Well, hello, and I'm taking the opportunity today to cook some food and make a video of it. Hopefully it won't be a difficult video to edit and I can just bung it together at the end of the day so that you have got something to watch and you feel like there's some sort of value to this channel after all. Onions cooking in the pan. There are onions cooking in the pan with the best friend called garlic. With a bit of lard and butter, they're having a super time. But don't worry, in a short while they shall be getting liquidized into a sauce where the curryness shall continue. Just over here we have some cacti. That's not relevant to the video. And just here we have some capsicums, which are relevant, at least the green ones are. And then we have some lard. Slam the lard down on the top. Slam the lard down on the top. Slam the lard down on the top. That's not actually necessary. And in fact, this lard is going into the fridge. Back to the onions. Stirring them, keeping the movement, unless you completely fill this pan full of water as well, they will actually burn. And I don't want that to happen. There's a tin of tomatoes, they will be getting used soon as well. What next? Now the chicken at this stage doesn't look particularly exciting because it's in the very early stages of cooking. But soon I'm going to put some spice mix on. That's the tandoori masala spice mix, and I'm going to make some other spicy stuff for the sauce. And should I do some rice? Should I do some rice? Should I do some rice? You have a way to go yet. This is a very, very simple curry. And you will see, if you just keep watching, you'll discover it's actually very, very easy. But will it be any good? Yes, it will. Spice mix for the chicken, spice mix for the sauce. When I do a Chinese curry, I do all of the spice mixing myself. But the Indian stuff, it still seems to be better to just use one of these spice mixes. So, I'm cheating, and I'm apologising about it. Question: is cooking expensive? It can be, but often it's not. In fact, you can make really nice food with very little money. The chicken legs things, £1.99. Tin of tomatoes, not that much. Onions, cheap. Garlic, cheap. Spice mixes, cheap. Butter, not so much. But even so, with a bit of time and effort, you end up with something that is better than what you can buy from Tesco. Don't burn the onions. Pan. Rice. Check there are no stones or pound coins or bits of animal. Rinse. Repeat. Turmeric or ground haldi. Bung it in. Now I'm just about to mix in this tandoori masala stuff into the chicken. And if you want to say to me, you should have done that at the start, I'm going to give you an excuse. And that is by waiting for the chicken to sweat a little bit, then the sauce will mix in and then it can be basted quite a lot. Put the spice mix in too early and it can burn. All of those reasons are, in fact, the truth. But the main reason is that I forgot to do it. Onions are now ready for a spot of liquidizing. Stand with a bit of a distance, otherwise you'll get onion juice all over your face. Liquidize the onions until it looks like porridge. Gas on. Now, these instructions are important. Rice, bring to the boil, then put onto a simmer, put the lid on, 10 minutes, and then you can leave it for 10 minutes and then it's fine to eat. Frying pan, with a little bit of lard inside. Don't worry, lard is fine. Green peppers are great in curry, but it's difficult to get hold of just green peppers, and you have to buy a red one as well. I don't really want the red one, but this is going to go in there because otherwise it's just going to get wasted. Controversial point coming. Indian curries don't have soy sauce in, but I've tried it with a bit of soy sauce and it works. I suppose it's a bit like an alternative to balsamic vinegar, which I do have some of, but I'm going to put a bit in this. Only a bit. Only a bit. The next thing for me to do is to have the tin of tomatoes already open and ready, because I'm going to bung a bit of spice mix in, but I don't want it to burn. So I want to be quick with something liquid. I'm going to leave that until the tomato stuff starts to go a bit dried up. Yes, cooking the tomatoes hard, making them fear for their redness, and then I'll start to bung in the onions. What are the onions? Oh, I know, onions? Yeah, onions. Wow. Okay, don't forget to switch the rice off. Don't worry, I have. So now we have the whole lot in there, and it's all rather runny because I've added some water. So this may just look like some sort of tomato soup with bits in it at the moment, but it will be, well, it will reduce a little bit further and it will be super duper. Not only that, you see, I like a nice spicy challenging curry, but I'm kind of alone with that. So what I'm going to do is spoon some of that stuff out and add a bit more oil and a lot more spice mix just for me. Well, it's going to be another half an hour of just simmering or so, so I may as well just have a nap. More spice mix, don't burn it. Normally at this stage I would get my guitar out and have a little dabble, make some tune up that could be the introduction for the video and also a little interlude. But I can't really do it now because my fingers don't feel that great. So here's me from 14 years ago.
Please don't take a picture of mine.
Yum jump, yummy 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 jump.